Hello, so the question is regarding your relationship. You mentioned that this relationship has been a roller coaster for the last few years, and you just want to know whether or not this relationship is worth fighting for. You also provided some additional detail around some of the issues in this relationship. Okay, with that said, clear messages for the current regarding this relationship. We ask Spirit for clear messages for the current regarding this connection. Okay, you've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, King of Swords, Strength, Five of Swords in reverse, Temperance in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, and we'll pull an additional answer card. You've got the Emperor here in reverse. So generally that is a no answer, okay? This relationship is very rigid, okay? It doesn't seem like it's really benefiting either party at this point. And with the Emperor here, there's a lot of kind of inflexibility here present with this relationship. And it's also in the reverse, which intensifies that meaning. So it's not a very good energy, okay, for a relationship at all. And it's in the reverse, so the immediate answer would be no, but let's go into the cards a little bit more here. So you've got the Two of Pentacles in the present. It is in reverse. I feel that this signifies that you are really trying to make a decision here, ultimately, juggling different aspects, or even priorities, or competing or conflicting kind of priorities, if not outright conflicts within the relationship. And with the Two of Pentacles here, in the traditional imagery of the card, there's a lot of just kind of choppy water, okay? And that really signifies a lot of emotion, a lot of upset, emotional upset is, you know, probably the best way to describe it. And ultimately you have to make a decision. So you might be juggling like the pros and the cons, weighing the possibilities and the potential outcomes, right? So the challenge here is that you've got the Sun card in the reverse, and this is the opposite of success. You know, this doesn't make you feel good. So you're not feeling confident. You're not feeling like you could step out into the sun. You're not feeling that warmth ultimately within this relationship. You're not feeling that it is a successful relationship or that it's serving you at all. And it's very likely not even serving him. Within this card, there are, you know, a lot of sunflowers, and those sunflowers represent the joy of living, the joy of life itself, and this kind of vivacious vitality and really wanting to it's like a feeling of being bigger than life itself. But because the card is in the reverse, I mean, you're feeling the opposite of all of these things. So in the past, something changed. There was a beginning of a new cycle, and it's not necessarily always a positive thing. Just given the Three of Swords right next to it, the King of Swords, you know, all of these cups and these wands in the reversal, and a card here that as well that speaks to inner strength to be able to make decisions. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune here, what it speaks to is there was a shift in the energy in this relationship. There was a change here at some point in the past. Of course, that informs the future, and you've got the Three of Swords here. So the Three of Swords definitely talks about heartbreak. It talks about being on the end of receiving harsh words. And it's very possible that you yourself have as well, you know, said some harsh things to your partner. The Three of Swords can also potentially speak to a third party, okay? I know that that's something that you mentioned you have suspicions of, and the Three of Swords can certainly indicate that as well. With the King of Swords here, in this is what you have on your mind, okay? And this is what your energy is telling other people. So other people view you as the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, while he is fair and he tends to be firm, he's also got like a degree of flexibility, okay, with the way that he sees things and does things, the way he approaches things, all right? And so this could very well be an aspect of your personality and how you like to approach problems and issues. But the King of Swords also speaks to needing to do some thinking, needing to do some analysis, and ultimately needing to make decisions. You can be fair, absolutely. And it seems like you have been in the past with issues within the relationship. You said that both you and your partner have both behaved badly. So you are recognizing that, and that's okay, that's fine. That's what makes you the king, and tarot is genderless. But in terms of the maturation of like a relationship or any issue or matter or aspects of a personality, this is a very mature energy. So you are looking at things through this lens of maturity, and you've been flexible, but you also have to make sure that you're firm and that you're decisive. So in your subconscious mind, in the heart of everything, in your internal space, this is what's truly driving your actions, okay? This is an external presentation. This is what's going on inside. You've got strength. So you're a strong person. This is a more feminine energy, okay? This is about taming the beast through softer skills, persuasion, and that sweetness, if you will, to try to get others on board. So this is inner confidence. So while you're not feeling that within the relationship itself, in your internal space, who you are as a person, you generally feel confident. So this is good. Now, you've got the advice card here as the Five of Swords in reverse. So the number 5 itself is the energy of being stuck. There's no progress here. It's being neither here nor there. We're talking about swords, so tension, conflicts. You've also got this additional meaning within the Five of Swords that there has been a lot of battle, there has been a lot of issues, and it's time to part ways. This card says that there are no clear winners here. You are not the winner. He is not the winner, okay? But there's been enough of this fighting that it's time to stop. It's time to just let go. It's time to agree to disagree. It's time to part ways. Now, you've got Temperance here as the external influence. She's in the reverse as well. So Temperance is about being patient. Again, it's more about fairness, okay? Being balanced in your approach. It's about being connected to like the reality of the situation as it's presenting itself outside of your heart space, as well as being connected to your own intuition and your emotions, allowing things to flow and move, allowing things to happen, okay? It's about being in a position of peace and certainty, being assured, okay? It's a feeling to be able to then move and make progress and, take decisions and things like that. In your hopes and your fears, you've got this King of Wands energy here in the reverse. So perhaps you're feeling drained, not really creative, not really passionate about things, okay? Perhaps this is also representative of the relationship as a whole, in that there isn't enough of this energy there. There's no passion here, okay? None of that fire, none of that, and in the king itself, referencing a more mature kind of energy. I'm not talking about passionate love of, teenagers or, love, right? We're talking about mature connections, mature love, something that even aspires to or reaches spiritual heights. And there isn't enough of that here, okay, in this connection. You've also got another confirmation, with the Knight of Cups here in reverse. The Knights usually indicating kind of forward movement and progress and an actual offer of love. You've got that in the reverse. This is the outcome position. So, this is this is it. This is done. There is no offer of love coming. There is no further level of commitment coming. Not from you to him, not from him to you either. And again, we've already talked about the Emperor here in reverse as a no answer. You asked, is this relationship worth fighting for? And the answer is no. Okay. Let's pull some messages from the Oracle for you. These messages are for you and for you alone. These are messages from your own spirit guides to yourself. Leadership. The Holy Spirit here reminds you not to be afraid to be a leader, okay? Taking on that leadership role. And this is specifically, this is about elevating yourself, okay? This isn't about leading others. This is about taking the lead in your own life. This is about aspiring to and achieving new heights within your own life. You've got bravado. So again, strength, and having that fight in you and not being afraid to move forward, okay? You're a warrior. You've got the heart of a warrior. You have that strength. You've also got balance, all right? With the divine teachers, we talked about temperance. We talked about balance. So you're getting some of the same messaging here. This is balance in every aspect of the definition, you know, of this word. So it's balancing that give and take energy. It's balance your emotions and, you know, how you feel in your internal space and your external environment and what's going on. We'll pull one more for you. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Life force, Aphrodite. Don't be afraid. You can tap into, you've already got this life force, this energy, this heart, this love for self, and this ability to love others and to allow love to come in, because you've got Aphrodite as one of your spirit guides, okay? And she reminds you that love is life force. You cannot deprive yourself of love. You need that to fire you up, okay? And to really make you feel emotionally fulfilled. Okay, that's all that I have for you. Thank you and best of luck.